Hey guys, Johnny again. Right, this video is my top 20 of W.A.S.P, but only in the 80s. So I've done from the first album. I've included a song that was not on the first album, but is on the reissue. Second album, third album, I've included Live in the Raw, but only the tracks. There's a studio track on there, and then there's one that was never released as an album track and a proper album track, and I love the song, so I've stuck it on. I wanted to put on a couple of B-sides from singles because there's a couple that are so bloody awesome. I don't know why they've never been put on the album, so the albums, and I'd like to put them on. And there's songs like Savage, Show No Mercy, Lake of Fools, just killer songs, and it's just a shame they're not on the album. Actually, them three songs are better than most of the ones on on some of the albums. So my top 20. If you don't like my top 20, you can always put your comment below with your listing. Obviously this is mine, this is what makes me tick, this bang hits me here, gives me goosebumps. I went through the albums really quick for W.A.S.P, but then I was like, there's some songs that I loved years ago, and I've actually I cannot stand to listen to them now. So there might be some ones in here that you'll be like, there won't be in here that you'll be like, oh, how come that's not in there? Okay, I'll tell you one of them. Everybody knows that I don't like Can I Play With Madness by Iron Maiden. It's a song that I detest. I'm like, oh my god, that song's come on, please, I just want to flick it over. But whoever's, if my girlfriend's with me, she'll like start singing it, and I'll be like, oh no, god, I hate this song. Please be over, come on. I wish I could just skip it by accident. She's not looking. The song by W.A.S.P that really gets on my wick is Blind in Texas. And there's another one that has started to as well, but I'll tell you at the end. Right, let's start off then with my 20. So number 20, I've got The Manimal, which is from Live in the Raw. Okay, I love that song. It was never put on an album, so it's only this. So I'm going to class that as one of their proper songs anyway. Number 19. I couldn't decide between two certain songs, and I went for, because the other one I've taken off completely, I went for Cries in the Night off of The Last Command. Okay. Number 18 was off the first album, and it is School Days. Number 17 is off of Inside the Electric Circus, and the song is I'm Alive. Number 16 is the title track, Inside the Electric Circus. And number 15 is also off of this album, and it's 95 Nasty, just there. Number 14 is off the immensely awesome Headless Children album. Number 14 is Thunderhead. And then we stay on that album again. We've got The Heretic at number 13. Then Mean Man at number 12. And then number... oh no, we're going to change that one around. Number 11 is going to be off of Live in the Raw, and the song is Harder, Faster. Love that. Amazing song. So we're at Harder, Faster. That was number 11. Number 10 is Forever Free. Number 9 is Hellion off the first album. Number 8 is the awesome title track of The Headless Children. Very awesome. Yeah, so I'm at number 80. Then number 7 is off of Headless Children again, and it's Man Eater. Check out that song, it's immensely awesome. Number 6 is, oh, this is just killer song, absolutely killer, and I never understood why it was the last track on the album when it came out, because this blows my head. It's like the goosebumps, and that is Rebel in the FDG. I won't give you the full title, but it's FDG. That's at number 6. So yes. Then we go on to number 5. So we're in top 5, and that is the awesome track 5 on here as well. Restless Gypsy. There we go. And we go on to Last Commander album now. Number 4 is Wild Child off of there. Number 3, last 3 we go. Sleeping in the Fire. Very awesome. Number 2, Love Machine. And number 1, which wasn't on the album when it came out because of controversial lyrics, as Animal, F Like a Beast. There you go, and it's on the remaster. So that's my number 1 song, Animal, all day long. But do you know what? I listened to these albums again, and I was flicking through, doing loads of songs, like I did the Scorpions one just before this video, and I tell you what, right? My appreciation for this album is so much higher. I love this album now. Well, I have loved it for a long time, but I love this album now. This would be my favourite W.A.S.P album in the 80s. I'm not so... Yeah, this is a great album, but I prefer Headless Children. This would definitely be my number 2 album now. Headless Children is just killer when I listen to it again. This is always going to be in 4th place for these records. I've never really loved this album much at all. Even when I first got this back in the mid-90s, I got this CD. I remember driving around another Jersey, which is another Channel Island, and I had the cassette. I found the cassette over there, and I was playing it, and I thought, it's all right, but not brilliant. And this one is brilliant, but just it's getting a bit, I don't know. It's not as good. Definitely not as good as I remember from when I first used to listen to this. But this this is just absolute killer. Other than I'd say, I'm just trying to choose a bad song. I'd choose The Real Me, which is a cover. I don't really care for the cover songs on these albums, and W.A.S.P have done quite a few covers, and you'll notice that I didn't put in any of the cover songs in my list. I really don't care for them at all. But when you listen to songs like The Heretic and The Headless Children and Thunderhead, Man Eater as well, and Rebel in the FDG and Forever Free, this is the closest to a 10 out of 10 album I can give for a W.A.S.P album, for sure. That is just got to be one of my favourite W.A.S.P albums ever. So there you go. That's all I can say on that. And then there's Live in the Raw, which is a pretty good live album. So, but yeah, there you go. And the song that you probably would have noticed wasn't in the lineup, and I've actually got really fed up with it, is I Want to Be Somebody. I took off On Your Knees as well. What are the songs? I didn't put in Widowmaker, I didn't put in Tormentor, I didn't put any of those songs in. Sweet Cheetah was out of there. I'd put them in first and I took them back out. I really have gone off liking those songs. But Savage and Show No Mercy, if they weren't B-sides and they were in the album tracks, I would have had them on there straight away. So there we go. Cheers for watching. Keep rocking and keep listening to whatever it is you're listening to, and I'll see you probably at the end of the weekend, because I'm going on a plane tomorrow, and then Friday's Iron Maiden, and which Michelle bought for my Christmas present the end of last year. And yeah, I will be doing videos from there. So there you go. So I've got to go and pack some stuff up. So keep rocking. See you later.